The pre-Flashpoint Michael Holt lost his wife in an accident and was visited by the Spectre, who told him about the Golden Age Mr. Terrific, Terry Sloan. This inspired Holt to become a superhero and continue the Mr. Terrific legacy. He became the chairman of the Justice Society of America and developed a friendly rivalry with Batman. In an ironic twist, the post-Flashpoint Michael Holt was captured by Earth 2's Mr. Terrific, Terry Sloan, when he was stranded in that reality. What's going on, guys? Multiverse here with yet another action figure review video, and today we're taking a look at yet another Mcfarlane Collector's Edition Mr. Terrific by Mcfarlane Toys. Starting off this video, guys, we are of course taking a look at the beautiful Mcfarlane packaging, when this one here is the black, silver, and blue with the open face window, seeing Mcfarlane Collector's Edition going down the side, DC Multiverse logo with Mr. Terrific's name at the bottom. Flip it over to the side, guys, is of course number 27 in the wave, and of course we see Mcfarlane Collector's Edition, Mr. Terrific, and JSA on the side. Flipping over to the back, guys, is this phenomenal comic image. I do love seeing something like this. Just the inner workings in the background of some type of computer chip or whatever. Mr. Terrific front and center, surrounded by his T-spheres. I think that is actually a pretty cool gadget to have. Just little metal balls you can just throw everywhere, and they do all different types of stuff. It's actually pretty cool. Flipping over to the side, guys, not really much going on other than, of course, the DC Multiverse logo and Mr. Terrific's name. Nothing at all going on at the top. And then down here at the bottom is, of course, the barcode for you barcode guys. With all that said, guys, let's go ahead and rip Mr. Terrific out of his packaging and see how he looks. So right here, guys, is Mr. Terrific, staying straight up and down out of the packaging. And for my first hand impressions on this figure, I do like it, but I feel like it is lacking a few bits of detail. I want to see his iconic slogan of fair play written on the back of the jacket, but I think he's got a tattoo on his arm. So I do like the fact that we get kind of like this like pleather-ish leather jacket he has on that kind of completes the aesthetic of Mr. Terrific. But I'm most likely going to display him on the shelf without his jacket on. That is just my personal preference. I do really like this figure, but I feel like it is just lacking in detail, and I feel like it is lacking in the accessories department as well. For a Mcfarlane Collector's Edition we just saw with Guy Gardner, he had the detail, he had the accessories, he definitely earned that title. But when it comes to Mr. Terrific here, definitely is one of my favorite DC characters from the JSA. However, I just feel like the figure needs more. And not only that, but the display stand that he came with in the packaging is just a standard. They didn't give him the silver DC logo. With all that said, though, guys, let's go ahead and get Mr. Terrific off of the rotating turntable and take a closer look at those accessories that he came with. So right here, guys, is the accessories that he came with, and I'm definitely counting his jacket as an accessory, so we'll take a closer look at that later. He comes with a standard DC stand. I'm pretty sure this is just mine. It may have just been a factory mess up, but he's supposed to have the silver DC logo. He does, of course, come with his own trading card, which we saw on the back of the box, which is definitely one of my favorites. Flipping over to the back, guys, is the read-up if you want to pause the screen and read it right now. Always give you guys that a little bit of a second. He comes with 3 different faces. So we've got kind of like the stern, serious look. And then we have an annoyed, getting pissed off look. And then we have the, that's it, my fuse is blown and I am beyond pissed look. And I do like that we can definitely see all of the detail in the teeth. And then a little bit of nightmare fuel for everybody at home. This is what he looks like underneath. So it's definitely an eyesore. Can't wait to plug a face back on this guy. When it comes to his other accessories, guys, he does, of course, come with interchangeable hands. He's got a gripping hand and a fisted hand. He does, of course, come with a shielded T-sphere that's definitely going to hook onto his wrist, so that way he can block whatever's coming his way. He comes with a hand that is already gripping a T-sphere that we saw at the beginning, so he can get ready to throw it. And then one of my favorites that he has going on here is it hooks to his wrists and it looks like the T-spheres are circling around him. So I'm definitely going to display him on the shelf with that accessory. If I wasn't to use anything else, that one is definitely being used. And then, of course, we have the jacket, which is pretty bland if you ask me. Of course, it's got the iconic colors of white, red, and black, but I just wish we got a little bit of stitching on the back that tried to say fair play or something that they could have done to this to kind of give it just a little bit more style. I do like the jacket on him, but it just seems a little baggy, so I'll probably just display him without it. And from this point moving forward in the video, he probably will not wear it again. With all that said, guys, let's go ahead and get away from the accessories and take a closer look at the detail in the figure. When it comes to the detail, guys, Mr. Terrific is kind of a bland character. I do wish that he would have got something of a little bit of armor and or texture into his little leotard he wears, but we'll just have to make do with what he got. So starting off with the head sculpt, guys, we saw just a little bit of it. I do love seeing the interchangeable faces with the wrinkles and definitely the love put into the red mask on each and every single one of the figures. The lines are just beautifully sculpted. I do love the hair. The hair looks phenomenal. Going down here now, guys, looking at his torso, we do, of course, see all of the muscle definition throughout it. And then we, of course, see the fair play is painted onto for his tattoo. Definitely looks good seeing his iconic slogan on him somewhere. But once again, I wish we saw it either like on the back of him or on the chest or on the legs. Maybe fair and play going down the thighs. I don't know. But just a little bit of extra something for the figure to really stand out. I just feel like for him to be a Mcfarlane Collector's Edition, he just needs a little bit more love put into the figure. With all that said, guys, let's go ahead and move away from the detail and take a closer look at his size, his articulation, and jump into some size comparison. When it comes to how tall Mr. Terrific stands, guys, going to the top of his head, looks like he stands at just under 7 inches tall. So, of course, we're just going to call him the standard 7 inches. Go ahead and move him a little bit closer to the screen, taking him off of his display base. We could take a look at that head articulation. He is on a ball joint, so he does rotate all the way around and does get some good head tilts in there. He can, of course, look all the way up and look all the way down. However, I would be careful because once his chin hits his neck, his face kind of starts to pop off. And this is what I'm talking about with the faces being loosely put on there. Like, that's all it takes to get it to kind of start peeling off. So I wish it just had a more solid snap within the figure itself. Going down here now, guys, looking at his arms, they do, of course, go all the way out about that far. They do have a very useful butterfly joint as well as bicep swivel, although mine's a bit stuck. Perfectly fine there. Double hinged elbows, and his hands are interchangeable, so they of course hinge up and down and rotate all the way around. Going down here, guys, looking at his ab crunch. His ab crunch is basically non-existent going forward, but he is a limbo master at the DC parties. He does, of course, have an ab swivel and waist swivel. He can do the terrific splits. Legs go forward about that far, and then they go back about that far, really exposing the Mcfarlane crotch gap. Double hinged knees, and when it comes to his ankles, guys, they do articulate down, they articulate up. He has toe articulation, and of course that beautiful ankle pivot. Starting off with a size comparison, guys, here we have Mr. Terrific standing next to the recently looked at David Cornsweat Superman, and as you can see here, they do stand about the same height. Maybe David's just a bit taller, and I am excited to see how these two interact with each other in the new James Gunn Superman. Next up, guys, here we have him standing next to the Diamond Select Toys Spider-Man from No Way Home, and I do feel like the size here works. And last but not least, guys, here we have Mr. Terrific standing next to the Marvel Legends Wolverine from Deadpool and Wolverine, and I feel like it simply just doesn't work unless you want him to be a comic-accurate Wolverine. Alrighty, guys, and there you have it. Another action figure review video in the books on my channel for you guys to enjoy. When it comes to my final review on this Mr. Terrific, I'm going to have to give him a solid 5 out of 10. I'm definitely torn in the middle with this figure. He definitely is comic accurate. However, I just want more for this figure. I do want a little bit of extra for the jacket, a little bit of extra love put towards it. I know you can only really do so much. Maybe this is just kind of a tester to see how things would work with it. But I feel like with the jacket, we definitely could have gotten more out of it. And when it comes to his leotard, trust me, I know it is skin tight in the comics, but I do love how, like, in the animated series or in some of the comic pages, he has some type of detail in the suit, kind of like a mesh look going on. So I do wish we would have seen that here. With all that said though, guys, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you are new. We are back on schedule for putting at least 2 videos up a week for you guys to enjoy. With all that said though, guys, I'm getting out of here and I will see you in the next video. Later.